Will you look at that? I'm making another video today, another segment of my collection series. Today I will be showing you some Rescue Rangers. Rescue bots. Rescue heroes. Those. You remember the Rescue Heroes, right? From Feature Price, right? I was not the only one that collected them, right? The point is that I'm showing you some. Right? I couldn't even find the name of all of these characters, so I will be showing you some names, and some of them will be the right ones, and some ones I made up. You have to figure out which ones are real and which ones are fake. First guy is this one. His name is this. As you can see, he comes with this. It's like an axe. This feels like so much mechanism for just an axe. You know, he could just be holding an axe, but no. I hope this is like stronger. Maybe. Also, it has like a bunch of dials in the back, so I don't know what it's supposed to do. Maybe he's able to like graduate the like strength, you know, to decide how strong the axe is. He has a mustache. These figures, by the way, are really strong. Like I feel like I could like throw this to someone's face and it will hurt really bad. Second one is one that I have a lot of fun memories of. Again, this is I didn't mention it, but these were toys I have since I was a child. If you press this button, it moves like this. I remember once I went to like what was it? Like a sandbox, and I will go there and it will and then you will close it and it will get full of sand. Really nice. His face is also very similar to the last one. Oh yeah, and his name is this. Yeah, I like him a lot. There is more like pipes, even though they are not open. Also, he does have a molded ass. You can see the line between his cheeks. Very nice details. Very nice details. Oh, also, surprisingly enough, the like hands are in a swivel. All of them, I believe. These figures also have a surprising amount of articulation. Not a lot in the legs, but a lot in the upper body. They even have like a little bit of really nice. The third one is one of the bigger ones. He came out of his backpack. Yeah, I remember I played the video game of this, and I remember he had like a level. I don't remember if that game was good. I just remember playing it, and if you press this button, it opens. Before it will like open in no time. Sometimes it like gets a little stuck. You know, pretty old toy. A lot of use. And if you press this button, it closes. So the idea is that he will just like fly and grab things, and then I imagine the idea is that you will like push it with something to grab it. Really nice. He's also very similar to the last one. Oh, and his name is this. I hope you're keeping track. I want you to comment down at the end how many of you got the names right. I will tell you at the end. This one, he has like an helicopter, and the coolest thing is that it actually rotates. And he even has like this handle, I imagine, so like you could like grab him like this and play with him, so it looks more like he's flying. Or at least that is what I have always thought this is for. It's even like articulated, so maybe you could hold them like this and do this, so you're maybe able to do this. With like one hand. Also, he's supposed to be like, I imagine, also a firefighter of some kind, because it looks like this is for water. The most impressive thing of this figure is that I have managed to somehow keep the helmet. He's one of the ones that looks the most different, and the helmet comes out. I have so many times found this figure in like my childhood dark box without his helmet, and I thought, ah fuck, I lost it. And then I find the helmet every time. It's so incredible. I would have expected to lose it by now. Oh yeah, and his name is this. Now we have the only woman that I own of this series. And she's supposed to be like a nurse of some kind. At least this looks like a nurse. Also, something cool is that she actually, these parts glow in the dark. These parts also glow in the dark. Even this part glows in the dark. And instead of having like a cool backpack, because her backpack doesn't do anything, it has the Fisher Price logo. Instead, you're supposed to put her animal there, and if you press the button, the wings move! Really cool. Lovely toy. One of my favorites. Also, she's like surprisingly like inclusive. Like, look, a character that is not completely white. Cool. Her name is this. Next one is the biggest one of them all. He is supposed to be like a cop, and comes with this huge motorcycle. This is probably one of the biggest toys I have. I am not a huge fan of having like huge toys. And as you can see, his face looks a lot similar to the other ones, just that he's one of the only black characters I have in figure form. Wouldn't that say something about society? Does it? I have literally no idea. But as you can see, this one comes with this thing, and you press this button. Let me hold it so it doesn't make it that much noise. And it's supposed to be like one of those things that cops use for like breaking people's doors. That trick only functions in the USA because the people from the USA are not allowed to have like doors made out of metal. In my country, most doors are made out of metal. So yeah. And I like how the wheels are very big in the back to make it like more balanced. Even though it's impossible for him to hold to these things while sitting down, he has to be in this weird position. That is like the biggest downside of the design. Also, he has like a cup light. Even though it doesn't like light up, it would be cool if it light up. And finally, my favorite one of them all. He's also a cop, but he has this thing. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Like everything else, it looks like something. This looks like they said, hey, what if we give him a gun? And someone said, no, we are not allowed to give him a gun. And they just said, what about this? It looks like a freaking like futuristic like sonic weapon. Like he's supposed to be shooting like sound and killing people. Especially when you actually press the button. It's so cool. I love this tiny mechanism. Also, as you as you might be able to tell. Because this is chrome, a lot of the chrome has gone down with time, but there is still surprisingly, like a surprising amount of it. And he has for some reason like an antenna, very weird, and like a clock. So yeah, I really love this one. For sure my favorite one. I think I don't know if I told you the name of the last one. Just in case the last one's name was this, and this one's name is this. Now that is over, I forgot about the monkey. This monkey is from 2002 and has a lot less articulation, especially the lack of movement in the wrist, a lack of movement in the head, and I believe it's mostly because of the molding. Maybe they felt like it would look too awkward if he could move his head. That is my biggest theory. And also, he doesn't have movement in his wrist because he has his mechanism connected to his arms. Probably I imagine the whole mechanism is inside this part, maybe a little bit more up in the arm, and he's able to pull this thing, this grappling hook, and you press this button and it goes back in. Also, he has this hole to put the hook in there, and he's able to keep it there. Really nice. Also, his arms, his hands are put in this position, I imagine, to be able to climb things. He looks extremely different to the other ones. I imagine he's supposed to be a gorilla. I usually have him in my shelf, just hanging, but the cord, I think it looks really fun. Also, and his name is this. That we're like finished with that. Please leave in the comments which ones you were right. This is the total. Also like, subscribe, and follow me in social media or whatever. Check out my Patreon because we have one of those now, I guess. And that's it. Bye!